Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Capricorn for May of 2012. This also applies if you have a Capricorn ascendant. So, my dear Capricorns, yes, I know you are going through huge transformations, lots and lots of changes happening in your life, and lots of upheaval for many of you. With Uranus in the fourth house, many of you have had to move suddenly, unexpectedly, or you've had changes in your family situation, your living situation. The first week of the month, we've got Uranus conjunct Mercury in that house of family, so possibility of another surprise, but there could be some stimulating encounters, actually, some exciting and interesting discussions with your family members or the people who are closest to you. It's also a very good time for anything connected with mathematics, science, technology, astronomy, astrology. And you may feel as though things are speeding up underneath you, feeling as though the ground is moving underneath you, particularly that first week of the month. We've got a feel-good factor with Jupiter and the Sun conjunct around the middle of the month, and it's in your fifth house. So possibility of romance, a real strong possibility of meeting somebody. It's also a good time for your business, if you have one, or for starting a new business, and also a good time for anything that's creative. I need to draw your attention to the fact that on the 15th of the month, Venus, the ruler of love and finances, goes retrograde until the 26th of June. So for about 6 weeks, it's retrograde. So it is a time to reevaluate your finances and your relationships, and your social life probably will slow down. Not that you necessarily have such a massive social life, but the social life that you do have will slow down a little. It's time to reevaluate. This Venus falls in your sixth house of work. So it's possible that you may need to renegotiate a contract to do with work, and it will be a good time to do that. Renegotiate a working situation or a relationship. Maybe you've had somebody at work with whom you've fallen out. This would be a good time for a reconciliation of that relationship. It's also not the best time, in fact, for buying expensive items, especially luxury items, because there's a tendency during this time to think it's something wonderful, and then after Venus goes direct, you wonder what the hell you bought. So I would say not to buy expensive items during this time, but a good time to reevaluate your finances and, in fact, pull in a little bit, maybe see areas in which you can save money. Maybe you can save money on your utility bill, your phone bill, whatever it is. Try to save money. And Capricorns, you love saving. You love finding ways of making best use of resources. So I don't think that's going to be a difficult aspect for you to contend with. Just that if you do meet somebody you really like, try to go slowly, because it's the same with finding items that you think are beautiful. You probably won't like them when Venus goes retrograde. Same with somebody you meet. You may think they're beautiful and then think, what the hell did I see in them? So that's just a little warning to wait until Venus goes direct, until you really move more quickly. And the pace of your life, as I said, will slow down during that Venus retrograde. It also slows down any negotiations that you're doing. But it's a very good time to take care of any unfinished business you've got connected with your finances and your relationships. We've still got Mars in that ninth house, so Capricorns, it's a very good time for studying, for learning, for teaching, for sharing information far and wide, globally, connecting up with as many people as you can. And you may find that you're traveling. Some of you may either make plans to travel or be traveling sometime during this month. We've still got this square of Saturn to Pluto from your 10th to your first house. It's a tightening square. So I think some frustrations for some of you in your career, not being able to do what you really want to do, or maybe things not moving forward as quickly as you would like. And really, it's just a time to be patient, which you are, Capricorns, for the most part, but to be even more patient, to set out your goals clearly and carefully, and to be quite conservative, not to do anything too speculative during this time, but to be careful and conservative with any kind of decisions, investments, people, anything in your life. Go slowly, go carefully. That's the motto for this month. So I wish you a great month. Thank you to those of you who subscribe to my free newsletter, to those of you who favourite the videos, who pass them on, tweet them, whatever it is. I really appreciate it. And of course, I'm always delighted to hear from those of you who'd like to come to me for a more personal reading. Thank you for listening. Have a great month. Bye for now.